friends. I was just thinking that maybe I could share some of my weeks and how it's been going. So I'm gonna flip through the starting point, which for me is the 28th of October until the end of December, and kind of do a flip through video while explaining my thoughts and feelings about this little book. And yeah, if you want to stay, get cozy, I have my Pepsi Max here. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So as I said, I started this planner back in November. Actually, like the end of October. So let's go to that page first. And this is the first weekly and how it looks like. At that point in my life, I just got through another bullet journal, and I really wanted something clear and structured for 2025, but also for my life at that time. And so I decided to jump into the weeks ahead of time. You always have the December pages in the weeks, and so I figured that I wouldn't need to have the December here, because I usually like to jump in the weeks whenever I can, like the following one. So I left myself the first week of December in case I need it. Probably won't use it. And yeah, here we are. Redated this and the next, like, I think 4 spreads to fit my needs and to be able to fit the whole of November here. So this is Halloween week. It's funny that that's when I started this, but it is what it is. It was also my sister's birthday. She is a huge Halloween fan, so I always decorate her birthday week accordingly. And as she was born a day before Halloween, so it all pans out. And yeah, I went with orange and purples, and I immediately went back to my thing with the weeks. So drew a line here, events on the left side, to-dos on the right side, running to-dos here. This was actually our meals of the week, which I usually track somehow, but here it was in the weekly. And yeah, just had a good time, and it felt so good to be back. It immediately felt like home. The following week, I really went into autumn. These are all from Lauren Phelps designs, from some kits, like monthly kits she did. And cannot remember where most of these stickers are from, but if something really piques your interest, ask. I will try to find out. These are from Salam Creative. These are books here. As I said, I had to redate the whole thing, so I went for it this week. I had a lot of things to do daily, and then I drew this little bar here because I realized I really need to track my health. And I figured that I don't have a yearly anymore because my bullet journal, like, it wasn't with me every day. So why would I fill it there? And the yearly in this starts in January or December if you tweak it like I did. But anyway, November, I didn't have a yearly tracker, so I was drawing this little sidebar here and tried to track the weather, but forgot Sunday. Again, with the running to-do list, highlighted a few important to-dos. I think I have like plan with me videos of these 2 spreads available. Third week, again, I'm redating. Really like this one. Very different color scheme from the week before. And yeah, it was fresh. Moved the sidebar to look like this. 4th week in this planner, put up a Christmas tree. Was getting ready for Christmas, like I had Christmas vibes going on, so I kind of just tried to get a bit of the ambience in here with this picture here and the trees and stuff like that. I really like this spread as well. As you can see, my sidebar is just getting smaller and smaller all the time, but I really used it. And then let's just go to the first like actual week of this planner. So this was the last one that I redated, and here we have the first actual official week. And here I really went all Christmassy because, you know, December started on Sunday. So I have these little houses here that I think are from Morgenkunst. I'm not sure. And yeah, I really, really love it. Moved this little sidebar here on this side so I would have more space on the right side of the page, or the spread. And really ended up enjoying this. My dad was here for this part of the week, so it was kind of crazy, and I fell off many things. My routine got kind of split up, so yeah, this was an interesting week. On the second week of December, or like the first full week, I'd say, it was our Independence Day on the 6th, and our flag is blue and white, and that's like hence the color scheme. We had a date weekend with my husband. We actually stayed at the hotel for one night, and it was so much fun, and it was so needed. So yeah, that's pretty much where that week went. And I also had a lot of school stuff going on, actually all of these weeks, a lot of school stuff catch up on. Again, very Christmassy, but this time very pastel-y, which honestly is weird for me. I am a very traditional Christmas colors person, and this made me think of my best friend who absolutely loves the pastel Christmas. So yeah, I went for it. It's great. It's so pretty. I ended up absolutely loving this spread, as well as this one actually. So I don't know why I went pink this time, but I did. And yeah, I love it. I love it. I drew another column here because I really needed to get on top of my Christmas cleaning and Christmas prep. So this was for the cleaning, and I continued that the following week. So this is the week before Christmas. As you can see, a lot of things to do. I was pretty stressed around this time because of a school thing, which ended up in some kind of a burnout. I don't know what I had, like a breakdown. So I wrote a bit about that and just decided to push the deadline because I was able to. And yeah, I started prepping for Christmas. We had a shopping day, a traditional one with my mom. It was so much fun. But yeah, it was very busy. It looks it, honestly. And then this is a kit from Future Planning, I guess. Future Planning or Planning Future, I can never remember. I think it's Future Planning, that I absolutely love. I love for the kids, and this one was so pretty, so I enjoyed it a lot. The last full week of Christmas time, December, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, obviously. I wanted to decorate this a bit differently, so I did, I guess. I tried to have a bit more deco because I knew that I would have less things to write down. As you can see, the to-do list is quite different from the previous ones. So I have my clusters of stickers. Absolutely love this one. So cute. Went to church on Christmas Eve, and absolutely loved this week, and like in my planner and outside of my planner. We had a lovely Christmas, and I started reading again, like a lot, because the Christmas prep was over and the Christmas stress was over. So I started reading, and because I was reading so much, I started writing down what I was reading and what stars I gave to the book. So the 26th I spent setting up Yodos for my kids. They're these like audio players. You can listen to books and you can listen to music with them. So actually I show you, in case you have kids, this is the best thing ever. This is like Yoto is the brand, and as you can see, these are all books that you can put in the little player and then listen to them. And you can also make your own cards, which I will show you. I did. So I made my own cards with music for them, so they can listen to books and music. And there's also an app that you get on your phone, and you can listen to them in the car as well. It's super practical, but I spent the whole day setting it up because I wanted them to have the music. Then on 27th, my Christmas gift came a bit late, the books Palma 2, and I started reading all the books. So in 3 days, I read Quicksilver and When the Moon Hatched. Highly recommend them both. And the following week, I continued with my book success. So I read Powerless and Reckless. Again, I can recommend those. Yeah, it's, I don't know, it's not the best I've read, but it was pretty entertaining, so I still gave it a lot of stars. One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. I kind of want to go back and rate them higher. Absolutely, like, amazing world building, amazing way of writing. Highly recommend both. And then I read the whole Folk of the Air series, and that's like The Cruel Prince, The Something King, and The Queen of Nothing. The Wicked King, I think, is the second book. So I read them all. And so, yeah, so I ended up reading like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books in 1 week. We watched Vaiana 2 on Monday. So Moana, for some of you. I think it was great, but it wasn't, I mean, it was good, but it was not great. Maybe I'll put it that way. Like, it was a good movie. I'm glad we went to see it. I enjoyed it. I had a good time, but the first one is better. And then it was New Year's. We had a very chill New Year at home with the kids, my husband. We played Trivial Pursuit with my husband on the 31st, during the night. He won again. This is the 3rd year in a row. I don't know how he does it. And then, yeah, it's just basically been at home a lot. I had a few appointments going on. Saw my friend, cleaned, but like this was a pretty chill week, even though it looks very full, because yes, I had some dailies, and also yes, I really wanted to have the little snippets from the books on the side here. And then, yeah, then we're going actually in the, like, after the New Year, so I won't go further. This is all I'm going to show this time, and I still have the monthlies. So let's see. Still tracking my health here, by the way. So this was December, and I'm continuing here. So I did start all my trackers on like December 1st, because I won't be in this book in December anymore. So let's see about the monthly. So this was November. I basically cut into my 2024 weeks because I didn't use it much, and I took November out and then just pasted it here so I could use it. So that's why it looks like this. This is the monthly for 2024 that I just put here. Really loved it. I've had my to-dos here on the bottom, then just some top priorities and a little monthly tracker. And I'll show you December as well. This was December. Again, really love the monthly. Works well for me. I do mark down, like, this is kind of the dashboard, schedule dashboard. So everything is in here. It's color coded. I just like to be on top of things. I didn't have time, like the space for priorities here, because like this took a lot of space out of the planner. But I did put a little tracker here for the first 3 weeks, like 4 weeks of the month. And then I have my little to-do list. So as you can see here in January, again, it's all normal down here. The back pages, we'll see how much I can show you. I haven't moved into all of them. So there's a few spreads that still need filling. But this you might have seen before. I did this on Canva. Fourth Wing and the Empyrean series is a huge inspiration in this little weeks of mine this year. So yeah, I really want colors to go with the pistachio. That's the color. So I have purples. They also go well with the book series. And I have dragons. This was also like printed by me. It's from the book series. I haven't really figured out what to do with this page. Maybe I'll write down like this 12 lines. So maybe I'll write down like the page for each month when they begin in the back. I don't know. I do have an index 2 pages for that. I hope it's enough. This is what I haven't planned yet. So it's the quarterly plans. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. I know it would be beneficial, but I don't really know how to set it up. So still thinking about it. Then we have my workout tracker, which is taking up the whole spread. This was printed on tomato paper, which I thought I ordered the cream one. Turns out it's white. Cream would have been infinitely nicer, but you know what? Whatever. It works, and it makes the page not so thick, even when putting stuff on it. So I have my little key here. It's in pencil because I'm just, what if I want to change it at some point? I probably won't, but what if I do? So I've been tracking my walks so far, and next week I'll be starting my workouts, or like the rehab. I think I'm gonna call it rehab. And so I'm gonna start tracking that. I also have yoga and stretching. I have an adulting tracker. Again, started on December here as well, December of 2024. And then this will be my meals, but I haven't filled it out yet. I'm gonna go on a low spend, especially for stationery stuff and clothes. But again, work in progress. I still have to do, I don't know, maybe I'll do like a clothes section, like this is the planning section. Maybe I'll do a lot, I haven't decided. These are all the TV shows and movies that we've been watching, or I've been watching since I started this planner. Did not wait for 2025 because I really wanted to track stuff. So we watched all of the John Wicks, for instance, a lot of like French stuff here. And I'm watching Succession, and what else? Outlander and Yellowstone. These are all series that I'm watching right now. Then let's see, I have my wishes and gifts. Won't show those. Tracker for my dog and for my cats. So here are basically I've highlighted all of her, how do you call that, like heat periods and like fake pregnancies. I don't know the terms in English, forgive me, but that's what I've highlighted here, and everything else is just like random notes. And I did write down the whole 2024 as well, because I do like to have the previous year's information with me in case I take her to the vet. This is very useful. Same for the cats. There's a running to-do list for the house, like always, and there's an IKEA list that I just stuck here because why not? There's a page dedicated to my son and one dedicated to my daughter. And then I forgot to do this page, so I end up tipping it in. I don't know if it's done, but it's there. This is for her. She has a lot of allergies, so we're testing them and tracking them. And so I have a page for that. Then there's YouTube, just ideas. This was my schedule for, let's just go over that. That's done. My schedule for like October through December for university and my courses that I was taking. And I'm still working on these. This is the project that I moved to this year, like the beginning of this year. I'm going to finish this next week and then I can cross it off. Next is the to be read list. Already read one. And I have like the date when they're going to come out and then the title. And so these are going to be like, I'm going to blur some of these pages, so just so you know. But I am always tracking my like nutritional aspects here. I'm drawing out a monthly and then tracking, and then I have like this says kids info, but it will change further on. I think, yeah, I have all my information, like health information here. So a monthly for my fitness and a health page for the whole family. Then there's just like Christmas gifts, Christmas cards, menu, shopping list, some dailies from November. I actually really like, these are notes, all of these are notes, but these are dailies, and I actually really like this, so maybe I should do this kind of dailies in the future. There's some notes about my studies. I was figuring shit out with university, and then I planned an advent calendar for my son, and I've made him this before, but it's a Lego box that I just, like, how do I explain this the shortest way possible? I take a Lego box and then I just divide all of the pieces for the 25 days, and here are the page numbers of the instructions, and I give him kind of like, he builds it slowly over the course of the whole month, almost up until Christmas. So notes regarding that. Then we have December, so again we have the tracking here, lots of days when I didn't track because I was off off tracking. And then a health page, so this time it says health, not just kids info. Decorated it a bit. And then I have some dailies. I did enjoy these as well, but I think I prefer like line, it's clearer. But they're basically to-dos, and then some notes, some stickers I want to get rid of. These 2 stickers were given to me by my daughter. She placed them as well. Then there's an order tracker, mostly Christmas stuff to do on holidays. Christmas cleaning page. I did pretty good. These are symptoms that I needed to talk about with my doctor. Probably gonna blur this. You don't need to know everything about me. And then again, like dailies, the last days before Christmas. And that's January, so we're not going to go into that. And that's it really. So I haven't fully moved into it. I am using it to the fullest. I will show you here. I have my period tracker that I've been filling out as well, and my books of the year. And actually I think I'm missing one here. Yeah, I am. I've read 7 books so far, and we are the 8th. So pretty good, I'd say. It will slow down now because, you know, life. But I have started filling these out, and then at the end of the year I write down my favorites in this bookcase. The bookcase, by the way, is from Planet Monkey Co. It's part of the Akotar series release. Just as some of these stickers here. So in case you're interested, they have them in different sizes. But I'm really excited. Like, my minimum goal is 60 books this year, but I would really love to get 100 books. So we'll see. So far I'm doing okay. Okay, and that's it really. Nothing else has majorly changed. Like I said, it's all the same here in the beginning. I'm just really enjoying this. Using it every day. It's keeping me sane, keeping me in track. I'll be back. I don't know how often I'm going to do flip throughs, but I am going to flip through this planner as much as possible. So you will see the rest of it at some point. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll be back. Bye.